everybody, welcome to another episode of Rasclad 876. It's your host, me, BMW. Alright, so today is a special day. Yeah, in terms of it's Ash Wednesday, it's Valentine's Day, and it's a day that our DJ, our number one DJ here in Jamaica, Vibes Cartel, appeal is being heard in the Supreme Court, you know. So it's a very powerful day, all right? So we're going to start off with the worst first, yes, which is Ash Wednesday, which is, where did Ash Wednesday come from? And we did a little research, and it is really from, it is not a Christian holiday at all. It was accepted by the Catholics. It was the Council of Nicaea in 325 AD. Remember me, I'm a little book. I always have my book here. 325 AD, who decided on this whole Ash Wednesday Lent thing, you know. So, yeah, it was the Council of Nicaea who decided on this 40-day, 40-night thing for Lent. It was during the time when Constantine was trying to, you know, cement his empire, you know, trying to get pagans and Christians together, you know, melding everything. So, you know, they just kind of push some things and put Christianity over it, you know. And even after the Council of Nicaea, you heard my doggy? Yeah. Even after the Council of Nicaea, you know, there wasn't any definite, you know, there wasn't any set Ash Wednesday thing. It was Pope Gregory, I think, who came and changed it from a Sunday to Ash Wednesday, you know, 40 days and 40 nights before Lent ends, which is before they killed Christ. So that's really what it's about, yes? The ash is really about some pagan holiday too, you know, where they use the ash to mark themselves. So the Christians also adapted that and use it as look for things to justify it and put it on their foreheads. But none of this is any kind of Christian thing, you know. It's not really original Christian. All of it is really adapted. Paganism transformed. And you know what we refer to as paganism, right? Anything that is not Christian is pagan. So please, don't feel insulted when I say pagan. It's not my word, it's theirs, for lack of a better word. We're moving steadily along. The next topic is Valentine Day. Once again, Valentine Day, it's my coffee, is nothing Christian. It has nothing to do with Christianity or any such thing. They say it is actually stemming from some debaucherous festival from pagans, yes, who used to get together at this time, and they would celebrate their gods, and they would have sacrifices, animal sacrifices, you know, and they would slap each other with the skin of the animal, you know. If the blood touched you, it is said that you would be blessed, and you would, you know, be married, and you would be fertile and all of that. And they also did a lottery where names were put into a bag, and who the names that were pulled out, you know, who pulled out whose name, they would go together, and they would be free to have whatever sexual relations they wanted to. And they're saying oftentimes it would lead to marriage, you know. So that is the origins of the festival, you know, and you know, they tried to Christianize it, and it continued until it continued during this time, you know, until I guess it became a little more civilized as Christianity took over, and until there was an emperor who decided that some Roman emperor who decided, I can't even remember his name, but let me see, I can't even remember his name, but he decided that what was the name of the god again? Some F name, Franios. That was a god that they were actually celebrating at this festival, which I think is called Lupercalia or Lupercalia. Check it up. I'm not quite sure, but it's some F name god. You know, I guess that's why they're talking about February. You know, and you know that was who the god of agriculture, right? And it's some what you call it? Some one of them mad Roman emperor there who decided that men shouldn't be married because when they're married they can't fight war, you know. So he restricted marriages, and there was some monk who went around marrying people, marrying men, and the emperor became very upset, you know. So he He locked him up. But while he was there, he was still being good to the jailer, you know. So he became friends with the jailer's daughter, as he said. And he cured her from blindness, and he wrote her a letter, and it said, "Your Valentine," you know. And that is where it seemed to have stemmed from. But there were several Saint Valentines. It's not one. So there's plenty of them. So we're really not sure of the origins, but it is something around there. You understand what I'm showing you? Yes, and that is the origin of this whole, or that is what they say is the origin of this whole Valentine thing. So Valentine is not really coming from any Christian thing. It's not really about all this nice thing. It's really about, you know, sacrifice and free sex and all of these things. Yes? So when you're buying chocolates and all of that, remember that, right? And why are we wearing red during Valentine? Well, they say it's associated with the color red because, you know, red is the color of love, blah, 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 whatever. But I think it's because of the blood off of the thing where they used to slap the people them with the animal skin. Yeah, man, when they must slap the girls them in the wrong place with the blood, yeah? So it continue down, you know, so true, you can't slap you and cover up yourself with the blood again, you just cover up yourself with red now. That's what I think, yes? And I think they're trying to bring it off very nicely, you know, like how they don't want to tell you when you're drinking, when you're eating communion, that is cannibalism and vampirism you're keeping up. So I think it's the same thing here. But that's just my thought, all right? Anyway, the other topic is obviously Vibes Cartel. We can't leave out the Don. Now, as far as I am concerned, I think he's the best that we have seen. Maybe not in one area. Maybe he's not the best lyricist. Maybe he's not the best vocalist. You know, maybe not even the best whatever. But put them together. You know, he's amazing. You know, he's an ugly brother where him style ton up. God believe me, is a brother where him just magnificent. He carries himself as a fashion person. He carries himself great. You know, he's just. When you look at him, he's a fashion icon, and if you look at him, you don't know why. You must understand who this brother is, you know. And when you talk about his music, it's just fucking dynamic, man. Just full of style, you know. So we wish him the best of luck. You know, we hope he gets out. No disrespect to you, DPP and the Jamaican. No disrespect to you, you know. So, you know, all is fear in love and war. You understand what I show you? Law is law. You understand what I show you? We think that you people maybe just missed a little thing there. We understand that too, you know, because nobody's perfect, you know. So we respect you for trying to do your job too, you know. Anyway, but we're still upset that it come out. Yeah, so big up yourself, Cartel. All right, this episode is dedicated to you. Even if you never see this, remember your ratings are mad. After so long in jail, let me tell you, your ratings mad general. You know, people out here still can't keep up. You know, I don't know how you do it, but let me tell you, you know, you are blessed with a mental capacity, you know. So respect yourself, General, anywhere you're there. Understand what I'm sure we want to see in these streets. See me? Yeah. And he's a very humble man too, you know. Because I saw him already, you know, and he was sitting in his car, and he was so nice to even the attendant at the service station, you know. I'm telling you, I don't know what people know about him. I never said hello to him when I saw him. I never said hi. I sat right there in the car beside him. You know, somebody went and bought something. Somebody came up for an autograph, and he was just so nice to this woman. And when she was done, she left it was gas, cooking gas, you know, at the service station, and she had left it open. And he was very nice. He even reminded her that, listen to me, you left it open. Be careful. I don't want you to get fired, you know. And he was very humble. You know, so I really respect him, because then I saw him, you know, we were there. He was a cool dude, you know, mad respect. I don't know what other people saw, and I still didn't say hi to him, and he was a cool dude. So, you know, big up yourself, Addy, anyway, yeah? All right, look out now. I'm putting on the red boo-boo, yeah, for the blood. Not the blood of Christ, though, the blood of animals. All right, yeah, coming back to you. I'm back. Here I am making the boo boo. So look out for part 2 coming soon. Yeah, big up yourself, Ace, AGB Studio. Thank you for letting me use in your space.